One of the most simple way to understand Linux operating system is just compare with Windows. Linux known as the most difficult because if you want to perform any operation, so you have to write some script or you have to use the CLI. But in Windows, we have graphical representation, so things seems very simple in Windows. So my suggestion is here to, if you start comparing with Windows, so you will definitely have good understanding over the Linux as well. Let me give you some examples so you will understand more what exactly I was trying to say. So let's start the comparison. So in Windows, we have my PC option in which we can see how many drive we have and what is exactly the space it is consuming. Same thing if you want to see in Linux. So just log into your Linux machine and you have to run the command disk file system df and then space -h. So it will show you the output like how many space is consumed and what is the available space, and you can also run command fdisk-l. Okay, so this command will also list all the drive or disk that attach in particular operating system. So one more use case, if I want to create any folder or if I want to create any file, so I have just to right click and then I have to go to the folder, and here I have to provide the folder name. Okay, so you can see the folder is there, and if I want to create any file, so again I have to right click and I can create a text file and I can provide name. So in Windows it looks very easy. Same thing if I want to do in Linux. So in Linux also few command that you have to uh, run. So the one command is mkdir. If I want to create any directory, so you have to run the command mkdir and then directory name. So directory name is open, suppose, and if you want to list all the file and directory, so you can see the open is there. So this is directory, and if you want to create any file inside the directory, so you have to run the command touch file, then file name. Okay, so let's run the command -lrt. So you can see the file is there, and if you want to open this file and write some content, so you have to vi this file and go to the insert mode. So press I in your keyboard and you can write something here. Okay, and if you want to quit from here, so press colon WQ, write and quit, and you can quit from this file. And if you want to see the content of this file, so you can use the command cat. So this is the content of my file. So here we discuss three commands. One is mkdir. If you want to create any directory, so you have to run the command mkdir and the directory name. And if you want to create any file, so you have to run the command touch and the file name. And if you want to write anything inside the file, so you can run the command vi. And for showing the content of the file, you can run the command cat. Other use case is we have task manager in window, so we can see what all are the processes are running in window. And same thing if need to check in Linux, so we have one command top. So in top we can observe what is the current status of my CPU and what is the status of my RAM and what are all the processes that are running the particular OS. So you can use the command top, and for any particular process you can also run the command ps. So just wanted to share this stuff, like if you start comparing things with Windows, so in Linux you only have to remember or only have to know few command, but if you start comparing, so this will give you a good start. Few more command that I want to discuss is, if you want to check the IP address of your Linux, so you can run the command ifconfig. And if you want to check what all are the port are open that particular Linux machine, so you can use the command netstat Linux. And I have also created one video regarding the Linux command, so I will suggest you to go to that video as well, so this will give you a good understanding over the Linux command. So guys, if you want to start with, and if you want to learn the Linux operating system, so hope this video will definitely help you. And if you start comparing things with Windows, so your life would be more easier. After compare with Windows, I also want you to share this flow, because this is something that you should know if you want to learn Linux. If you want to understand end-to-end flow, how operating system communicate with hardware, and how things are working, like if you are giving any command or if you're giving any instruction, so how it works. So just wanted to share this flow with you. So we have hardware. In hardware we have CPU, hard disk or RAM, and once we installed operating system, so we will get kernel. So kernel understand only the hardware language, only the binary language, which is 0 and 1. And we have shell. So in Linux we have different kind of shell, and in shell we have different command, or on top of it we can also install different application over here. And we are sitting here, so we are giving instruction like, just compare this left hand side flow with right hand side flow. Suppose we are user and we have given one command ls, so this command will go to our Linux shell, and it will convert into the binary form, 0 and 1 form, this command. And kernel understand the binary instruction, and it will interact with the hardware and will give you the output. So whenever command we execute, it will go to our shell convert into the binary, and this will go to your kernel, and kernel will get the output from the hardware. So this is the basic flow of command. Or if you want to understand the operating system, so you should know how exactly it. This is not like something that you have to keep your mind, but yeah, you should know, like if you are like performing any command, so in background how things are working in Linux operating system. Hope this video is useful to you, and if you want to start with Linux, and if you want to learn Linux, so this video will give you a good start. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.